I do appreciate what members of the community and the audience have said, and I agree with most of it, in fact, that there is a problem about regulation, there's a problem about accommodation, and the problem is not, as Barry has suggested, it's not an emergency problem. We've had direct provision, in fact, for 20 years. And the essence of the problem is that we're reliant on private service providers to provide accommodation. And so when you're reliant on the market, you have to accept whatever the market can provide. And in this instance, the market simply cannot provide. Now, what the state is doing this time around, or it's talking about doing, is providing state-owned accommodation to accommodate asylum seekers in, which is a both good and a bad phenomenon. It's good because obviously it's a more long-term response and it takes private service providers out of the equation. But on the other hand, it's an abandonment of the government's promise to abolish direct provision because the state is still providing. And we don't know key questions like, for example, who's going to run these accommodation centres? Is it going to be the state? Is it going to be housing associations? Is it going to be NGOs? Because, let's face it, the state doesn't have a great record of providing institutionalised care. So those are really critical questions. And also, in relation to what the audience was talking about, what's the consultation going to be like with local communities?